Like, give it a couple minutes for people to come on or not come on. All right, you can share it once you see it. So tomorrow's a big day, election day, and we'll see what happens. Either way, we've got work to do in Western North Carolina. So whoever wins, we need to get them on the team, WNC Strong, and get them the political whoever wins on our side to help us rebuild Western North Carolina. This is a we the people movement, so we're not really worried about who is in. We are, but it doesn't change the movement or what we're doing. Um, so this week is organizing. I know it seems like it's taking forever to actually get the plan in place. We have the plan. Now we need volunteers that can help us. These will likely be paid positions very soon, but we need someone who's good at, or a team that's good at the website creation. Um, we're going to be posting our initiatives on the website. Uh, all the programs that we do will be through the website. We need a social media person to help us make posts. We need admin organizing. We need a fundraiser full time. Several of them. We're thinking like a team of fundraisers, and it should be fairly simple. You just need to be organized and an event coordinator. We have contacts all over America, and they all want to help. We just need to organize so uh, they have an easy method to throw fundraising. And then, of course, we'll be fundraising just day to day as well. We need a videographer. We need lots of videographers. And we're actually going to have uh, that will be paid very soon where we can tell the story. We don't have to embellish on the story. We just need to be able to tell the story properly and put it out for the public to see. It still amazes me. I was talking to a guy from Manhattan on Thursday, and they didn't know that it came through North Carolina, like a hurricane in North Carolina. Yeah, it did, and it was really bad. So they're going to help me in Manhattan, and they're going to help in Miami. But we have to be able to tell this story as it happened. We don't have to make it any worse. You know, a lot of something that we've seen right now is people came out and they rented a machine, they fixed a culvert, they went and put on a hazmat suit, they did 1 or 2 days worth of work, they published it, got all these donations, and then they left and they're gone. And they took all the money with them. So we have to be able to back up, tell the story properly, have plans for how we're rebuilding, show how we're rebuilding in a story, publish it so we can start getting the donations in. And we have a full line of how we're going to do this. So Russ Robinson, he's in uh, the Egypt B-Log area. So right now he's finding us 2 houses, and he's going to make a building list of what we need in supplies. We're going to create that list, come up with how much that list cost. We're going to publish it from a building supply contractor, and then have people donate against those lists. They don't have to take the whole donation. They can just take it $200 a time, $50 a time. We don't care. We're going to use that um, to get the supplies. He's going to organize a plan to rebuild the house, and then we'll use WNC Strong World Changers to do the work. So I'm hoping we get these two, and then that gives us the plan on how we do this again and again and again. Same thing with grading. We're going to come up with 2 driveways that need grading, and we're going to get the supplies, get the story, tell the story of the person, and use that on how we raise the money to do this. On top of raising the money with WNC Strong brand. But we need videographers to tell those stories. So we need videographers, writers to help publish it. We need people that take pictures, and then volunteer coordinators. So people don't want to just show up and not have a plan in place. And there's a ton of people that reach out and say, "Hey, we want to volunteer. What can we do?" if there's not a plan in place, they'll come up and they just waste their time. So, or they feel like they wasted their time. They might not have wasted their time, but we could do it more effectively while they're here, get the most out of their time. And that's what we're organizing right now. So if you're a volunteer coordinator, reach out to us. Any of the stuff that I just talked about is what we need in an effort to get organized and get proper plans and tell the story properly for the world. Because the world doesn't know. It still amazes me the world does not know what happened right now. They will, because we're going to tell it. We need church coordinators. So we're setting up plans where churches can basically adopt a church that needs to be redone. And also churches can adopt, we talked about this, towns that are going to need help forever. And then it's a centralized plan for that church to help that church, or that church to help that town. And we'll actually be able to make a dent in what's happening. And once we start doing a few small things, it'll take off. We just have to get started. And that's what this week is about. The other thing that we're trying to do is get people money now. So we want to coordinate where if you have a good you make, if you have art you make, if you have gift cards to your business that's not open, or you have gift cards to a business that is open, but the people aren't here, where we can go ahead and buy those gift cards, buy the products that you're making, buy the art that you make for the story, and then get you money now so you can rebuild or you can live. Like you're not waiting on it to sell to somebody else. So if you know an artist, if you know somebody that makes furniture, if you know somebody that makes jewelry, if you know somebody that makes anything that can be sold, and they need money now, we're going to pay. It won't be retail, it won't be wholesale. It'll be somewhere in the middle where we can get these people money and then sell it and get our money back. That's basically what we're trying to do, where we can go out and make a store to sell this, or we get other stores to buy it. So we're working on that right now. But if you know somebody that has a product, or you know somebody that has a business that has gift cards, reach out to us. And if you know somebody that wants to buy art, that's the other thing. We need the people to actually buy it as well. We just need to get people money right now so they can live. We need to get businesses money so they can rebuild. That's what WNC Strong is going to be about, helping the people with people. So that's where we're at. If you want to help in any way, reach out. If you want to volunteer in any way to rebuild or volunteer in organizing, reach out. That's it for tonight. Again, if you're struggling, if you don't think there's any hope, if you just need help in anything, reach out to us. That's the one thing that is the most important, is the people. So if you know somebody that needs help, reach out to us. We're going to look at our tent revival. We're going up on Thursday. We're thinking the first tent revival will be in Burnsville. We're going to look at a couple locations and set up a tent. And hopefully it'll be a place that people can come to eat, people can come to sleep, and we have the tent revival with it. So if you want to be a part of that, if you're a church and you want to help organize it, reach out to us. And that, if we don't get anything else done, if we get someone to heaven, it's worth doing. So that's where we're at. I will be back on tomorrow. Much love.